The enemies of Allah Azza wa Jal are going to pick on your actions, and they're going to try to blow them out of proportion. They might try to twist the truth, and they will try to present you in the worst form they are capable of presenting you in. So the Muslim needs to be aware of that and needs to study the reality of the situation and put things in perspective, just like these ayat of Allah Azza wa Jal put things in perspective. So if Muslims are ever accused of being terrorists, or that Islam is promoting violence, let whoever is saying that remember that hundreds of thousands of people were killed in Iraq, that Palestinians have been suffering for over 50 years, that Muslims in Kashmir and Chechnya and the Philippines, and one can go on and on and on, have been suffering for a very long time. Bring these things up, and it will become clear that even if the Muslims do something that is not justified, that cannot fall under justifiable resistance, it can never reach to the level of violence and evil that is committed against the Muslims from the disbelievers. It can never reach to that level. I mean, more than 1 million have been killed in the sanctions that were laid upon Iraq. More than 1 million. So things need to be put in the right perspective. And don't be gullible and naive and just fall into what the media is saying, because the media is not on your side. And the enemies of Allah Azza wa Jalla are never going to be on your side. So the Muslim needs to be aware about the reality of the situation and not just take things as you hear it on the radio or TV, but look deep into what is happening, and you'll see the evil that is caused by the enemies of Allah Azza wa Jalla. Look at how, subhanallah, what Quraysh did to Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the enemies of Allah are doing to the Muslims today. The preachers who are preaching the true Islam are being thrown in jail or killed or subjugated to threats. If Muslims try to present the truth as it is, they are fought against and they are restricted. Muslim lands are taken as booty and milking cows for the enemies of Allah Azza wa Jal. Muslim blood has become very cheap. In fact, it has not only become cheap, it has become worthless. قولوا قولي هذا وأستغفر الله العظيم لي ولكم فاستغفروه إنه هو الغفور الرحيم وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما كثيرا والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.